Confessions, but we want you to win Hits 96.1's gold ticket, and you're never more than 45 minutes away from winning.
So what is the gold ticket? It's actually a ticket to 3 concerts in Charlotte. We're talking Billie Eilish, Tate McRae, and the Jonas Brothers, which are 3 shows that are huge on their own, and then you combine them. That's the gold ticket.
And you have another shot in less than 10 minutes.
Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest, darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, we'll keep you anonymous. Text the word hits with your confession and send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. I went into the office early yesterday to catch up on emails after taking last week off. Thought I'd have a quiet start to the day until I overheard my boss on the phone using full-on baby talk. At first, I thought he was talking to a kid until the baby talk turned into dirty talk, like, "You've been a naughty girl," type of stuff.
Oh, no.
I was frozen at my desk. He's the most buttoned up, serious guy, and his wife is super conservative. I don't know who he was talking to, and I don't know how I'm ever supposed to look at him in the eye again. Also, it was 6:30 in the morning. Who does that? So many questions.
That's my question. Like, what forced you to get out of bed at 5 a.m. and get to the office? Well, I guess if you're cheating, where else are you going to do it?
Right.
But, ooh, that baby talk turning into dirty talk gives me the ick. It's so, that is not for me. And
Right.
I apologize if that's for you, but I cannot do
So
that.
if your fiance did that to you, Holly, you'd be like, no.
I would be like, what are you doing? If we were together, I'd be like, get off me. Like, what is that? No, thank you.
Here's another Queen City confession. So this is probably going to sound insane, but I've stopped texting my girlfriends to ask how I look before a night out. Instead, I ask ChatGPT. I'll literally upload a picture and ask it to rate my look, suggest makeup tweaks, and even if my outfit is giving what it's supposed to give. One time before a wedding, I even asked for skincare tips, and ChatGPT told me what kind of facial to get and how soon before the event. Honestly, I trust the bot more than my bridesmaids.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But know that unless you specifically tell it to challenge you, you're talking to a glorified yes man. Like, its whole purpose is to make you feel good about yourself because
Right.
it wants you to keep using it. So, yes, I actually love it for this aspect because it can really boost you up. And if you're having a bit of a hard time, you can have a dialogue with it. But just remember that you need to always give it instructions like, hey, you don't always have to act like I'm God's gift to this earth, because
Right.
it kind of does.
Oh, absolutely. When I'm working on like my sort of content creator stuff in the afternoons, and I'll be like, here's an idea for something. And it's like, you are the most brilliant, creative person. I don't know why you don't have 1 million followers. And I'm like, okay, ChatGPT, calm down.
I know. My favorite thing is when it's like, here's what you do. This is this. And then I'm like, actually, I don't really love that. And it's like, you are so right, Queen. We are going to take this and change it. Okay, sis. And it's going to be even better. Like, it doesn't even stumble. It's just like, yes, you are so right. I
Yes,
was wrong.
Queen, get
What's
it.
next, Queen? Yes. It's like, Queen.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I opened up Hinge last night, and the very first profile that pops up, my therapist, in an absolute hot thirst trap. I was not ready. Even worse, Hinge labeled her as my most compatible. Like, what kind of emotional spiral do I need to be in for the algorithm to match me with the person who literally helps me untangle my trauma? I stared at the screen for a solid 5 minutes, completely frozen. Now I can't stop overanalyzing everything I've ever said to her. Do I bring it up in our next session, or do I pretend like it never happened?
I mean, that's your therapist. You can technically bring up anything.
Yeah.
And is it she? She'll know what to do because they're trained.
Right.
But yeah, well, my therapist is an older lady, so I just trying to.
You mean Maureen's not going to be on Hinge
Yes.
being like, hey,
tried
how
to
you doing?
Picture Maureen Hinge, and I'm like, oh no, she's more motherly. No.
But Maureen sometimes knows how to get down too.
I mean, they all do, but yeah, no,
They humans.
That definitely would make me question some things because it puts your mind in a weird spot.
Yeah, no, 100%. I know this is a long shot, but it's always interesting to see if we'll get a text about this. But have you ever been in a spot where you have had a romantic tryst with your therapist? How did that
is
turn
against
out?
no. That person needs to be brought to the board and disbanded or whatever they call it. That's not allowed.
Don't mean it hadn't happened.
Woo!
Text hits in your message to 96893. All right, it is 7:15. Did you ever get in trouble for something your kid did? Well, that's what happened to Holly. She's actually been banned from something because of her daughter. But why? We're going to find out next. But right after Shabuzi, it's the Hits 96.1 Gold Ticket, Billie Eilish, Tate McRae.